hello, you've caught me up in your...
Hi, I'm Courtney Powers, and I'm here with Vanessa Rose.
Hey, everybody.
So, I want to know, is there anything that the fans can expect from you in the near future?
Sure. Well, for the next 6 months, I'm kind of in like a writing mode for a couple different projects. The first one is a full-length album, which we're hoping to release in the springtime of next year, and then also something that I'm hoping to release maybe late next year or in early 2012, possibly, or whenever the right time is kind of like a short book that I'm working on, and I'm gonna try to tie the two together a little bit, and the direction that I want to go with my whole career and everything. Kind of want to tie those two things together, so hopefully keeping a theme there with the album and the book. So
I see. Very cool. I want to know, what is your songwriting process like?
Well, it depends, really. Sometimes usually most of the time I think of a hook first, and then I'll build the whole song around that hook. Sometimes it might be like a hooky melody for a verse or something, but usually it's like a hook for a chorus, and I'll write the whole song around that. And I'll pick whatever progressions that I want for the verse and the chorus, and I'll write a melody over it, and then usually after I write the melody, I'll decide kind of what I want the rhythm for the words to be. And then I'll write words based on whether I need like 8 words or 20 words for the song, whatever. And then I'll just kind of write a poem for it according to how many words it needs to come out.
I see. I want to know, this is a kind of a hard question. Well, I guess it depends on how you take it. How do you define success?
How do I define success?
Yeah.
Well, I think that being content and happy. I mean, a lot of people might define success as a career move, or I think that success is something that can only happen inside. I mean, of course, somebody can be successful in their career, but I think that true success is like really understanding and just being content with who you are, and I think after that everything else will fall into place, because if you understand who you are and you love yourself and you're positive about yourself, then all those other areas are going to fall into place. So I think that true success is kind of something that happens inside you.
That was an amazing definition. I never would have thought of it that way.
Well, thanks.
I want to know, do you think you've reached success then?
I'm on my way. It's been a journey for me over my whole life, actually. I mean, I was always a pretty positive person growing up, always pretty optimistic about everything, and then there was a pretty dark period in my life through my later teens, and over the past couple of years even, a lot of pessimism, a lot of negativity building up, and but in the springtime I kind of, actually it began before the springtime, but I started this kind of little journey in, I guess, December maybe, and just started to try to search for what it was that I really wanted to feel.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I knew what I wanted to feel. I wanted to feel good. I didn't want to be a sad person all the time. I didn't want to be pessimistic anymore. I didn't want to feel negative all the time. So I tried to just like actually study like the practicality of how I could do that,
mm-hmm.
and learn like practical ways of implementing things into my life that would help me do that. So for a while I was like kind of a realist, but now I'm trying to be an optimist as much as I can, because I understand the benefit of being positive as much as you possibly can, and it's like it's inevitable. We're not going to be positive 100% of the time, but I know it's hard to be positive 100% of the time. Negative things, bad things happen to us. But I think the most important thing is how we respond to it, how we decide to bounce back. As soon as something negative happens to me, sometimes I forget to stop it right there and to get on a positive path, and my negativity will just start eating through the day, and then I'll it's just like, it's like a domino effect.
Yeah.
And just keep attracting negativity to yourself. So, I'm sorry, I forgot what the question was. What was it?
I was asking if you've reached success, if you thought.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry. I have a really bad habit of taking rabbit trails.
No, it's alright.
Anyways, no, I mean, I know I will, but the thing is, like, we are always on a growing cycle that really never ends.
That's very
or,
true.
cycles within cycles,
Yeah.
and we just keep growing. We're never done growing. We may think that we're grown up, and, we're done growing, or we're smart, we've reached our intelligence, or whatever. But we all will grow until the day we die. It's just a continuous path of self-discovery and figuring out, the best way for you to attain that positivity. And so anyways, I'm still growing. I'm still on that path, but I feel like I'll be there soon. I mean, it's a never-ending thing, but I feel like I'll feel like I'm successful,
Yeah.
I don't know, next couple of years. I'm happy now. Most of the time, I try to keep a positive attitude.
I want to know, I know that you're going to be releasing a book. Can you just broadly kind of share what that's going to be all about? Because I'm sure a lot of people really don't know exactly what your book's going to be about.
Sure. I think that a lot of people have gotten really, really into this religious aspect of life, and there's, it's kind of confining to our souls, I think, with what's going on with control and the governments and kind of using religion to control people. And it's also, I don't know, I think a lot of parts of religion is kind of negative. So what I kind of want to do is try to open up people's minds a little bit more, that there might be a better way than, just being really involved with these rules and restrictions and religion. So I think over the next 10 years, there's going to be a really big movement of getting out of this thing that we call religion, kind of getting into spirituality, if you will. Kind of just letting go of the confines and the control that these religious institutions have placed on people in this world. So with the record and with the book, I kind of want to just help in that movement. I know it started in the 70s, where these alternative ideas, or maybe even 60s, I guess. But we saw a little sneak peek of that years ago, and I think we're gonna see the big one over the next 10 years. And I want to be a part of it. I think it's exciting, and that's what the book's going to be about. Just kind of presenting this alternative view of looking at who we really are and what we're really here, and why we're here, and where we're going, all that.
Awesome. I'm so excited for it to be released. Do you know exactly when it's going to be released, or?
Depends on how fast I can write it.
Okay.
And I'm like not the best writer, so I'll probably have to get an editor or something. So I will hope to do it sometime maybe by the end of next year or early 2012. I mean, I know I said I kind of want the record and the book to go together, but it's probably not gonna happen as release times go. But probably the end of next year or the beginning of 2012, maybe.
I see. Wow. I'm really excited. I'm very excited.
Thanks.